Welcome to today's post-game press conference. We're joined by head coach Dan Munson. We'll start with an opening statement from Coach.
Well, it's coming off of the first game and the first film session, first game on Friday and first film session yesterday that went real long. I'm really pleased just with their attitude. I mean, that easily. We could have taken control of that game a lot easier. We could have, and we also could have lost it at the end, as inexperienced we are together, and just made enough plays. But I was really just pleased. Like I think I said after the game on Friday, it was embarrassing, and yet, as I told the players, it's not their fault. I mean, we just haven't practiced enough. We just haven't had enough days together to be a good defensive team, and to be able to know, offensively, what kind of rhythm we can get in. But I just thought we really came out with a different defensive mindset and different rebounding mindset, and both of them faded away, and we just barely hung on. But they know they can do it now. We can show them some positive footage tomorrow at films, and because I thought we really defended well early. First 15 minutes or so, but then we were just so couldn't get settled down offensively with 11 turnovers. In the second half, it just flipped. We only had 4 turnovers. We shared the ball. We did a lot of good things offensively, but we gave them just way too good. And I told our guys even early in the game that those 2 kids were going to get in rhythm of the shots we gave them, and we just got lit up pretty good, but I'm proud of our guys for hanging in there and getting a win. As I told them, it's a lot easier to learn. Learn from wins than it is from losses.
Questions from Mike Gartabasio of the 562.org. How challenging is it to play in this environment? What's lost by not having fans here in terms of the feel of the game for you and the players?
Well, it's different. It's just different in this building because the Pyramid's been such a special place to play. And there's no better place when it's full and the energy that you feel. But we also, have played in these environments. At least I have. I don't know. Probably a better question for our players, but I've been in tournaments where, there's less people than this even. So I think as a competitor, and to be honest with you, I don't really notice much once the game starts, and I think players feed off the energy more than that. If you're concentrating on what's at hand, I really don't feed off the crowd, so to speak. But there's definitely an eerie environment, and it's just in a personal eerie environment. One of my kids said today, "Dad, when's the last time you had a home game?" And one of your and your family's not there, and I couldn't remember, and I think we have players the same boat where a lot of their parents have been to every one of their games since they were in the 4th or 5th grade and not be able to be here. So it's a bummer, but it's also, as I tell them, you can look at it being a bummer, you can look at it how blessed we are and how lucky we are to have the other side of the coin, to have an administration to pay for all this testing and to give us an opportunity to play. They're not making any money off these games, or it's costing them a ton to let us have this experience together, and we just need to enjoy our time together. And it was fun to see the locker room so excited, and these guys who've worked 8-9 months to get out there and get their first win together was pretty special.
Continuing with Mike Guadabasio, he mentioned that the energy seemed better. Did you guys talk specifically about trying to get more energy from the bench players?
Yeah. I told them Loyola Marymount won the juice game, and again, our guys, it's not fair in that they played 3 or 4 games, but the pandemic's not fair. It's not going to be a level playing field. In this, people are going to have games, people aren't going to have games, things are going to get canceled, things are going to get pushed. So, but at the end of the day, they had way more energy, and they were at home, and it was our first game and all that. But it was one of the big points we had, is for our guys to, because that's all you got is each other. And I thought we played with much more energy, and I thought our bench had more energy when they were in the game, and that's huge. And because we needed every ounce today. I mean, that game, was in the balance the last 4 or 5 minutes.
Turning to the game, what was the key in getting a better defensive performance tonight?
Well, I think being able to see themselves and have that film session yesterday. I think it shows that these guys care, that they have pride, and they saw, and also, we were able to show them some mistakes, not just things that they did wrong, but just things that we need more pride in. And I thought we played with a sense of pride today, a sense of not letting each other down. And, we still obviously didn't guard the three as well, but we certainly guarded it better than we did on Friday. And it's, again, this is a preseason. We don't know how many games we're going to have. We just got to continue to capitalize when we get to play to get better. And we definitely made strides in that from Friday's game to today.
Isaiah Washington looks like a real difference maker. Can you comment on the impact he had on the game on both ends?
Yeah, I think it was just what we're missing last year. I think was just that we had some guys that have played point and the combo guards and guys that are good players, but to have somebody that's played it as their whole life that is a true point guard. I mean, 7 assists and no turnovers. He's a little more high risk than I'm used to, but at least he's very aggressive, and he's pushing the ball and just getting it. And he's going to get better and better as he and I get our expectations together and everything, But somebody like him, you got to let him go. I mean, he's a New York player that needs space and needs some freedom, and yet he's got to do it within my structure. So we're both giving and taking right now, but he's made a difference, as you said, a difference maker in just the pace of, and allowing space for the other guys, just especially on the offensive end.
All right, thank you, Coach. Yep. Returning with student athlete Isaiah Washington from Mike Gardabasio of the 562.org. It's weird coming to Long Beach and opening up in front of an empty stadium. What did the game feel like to you, and was it strange, and did it take time to adjust to it?
The game really wasn't strange today. I was out there with my brothers and my coaching staff that really believed in us, so even if the crowd was there, I wouldn't be focused on them. But, we still need them because, they bring energy and just love and support to the school. But I think we played well overall. Well, could have been better.
Their guard got going. Do you take that personally when you see a guard on the other team start getting off like that?
Oh yeah, I take it real personally. I gotta. I'm taking all that energy into practice tomorrow. Just got to get better. And he played. He's a hell of a player. I give him that. But I'm just happy we got the W.
Big stretch for you down at the end. You hit that 3 to put us up 3, and then the offensive rebound there after on that next possession. What was going through your head in the last couple of minutes just to take away the win?
Really just staying motivated. My teammates, they do a great job of just keeping me going, if I'm not making shots or even if I am. And one of my old teammates that I used to play with named Nate Mason, he used to always tell me you work too hard not to shoot your shots. So I'll take that into every game.
Awesome. Thank you, Isaiah.
Thank you.